Whiskey and Wisdom Podcast. I am your constant co-host, Chris Kellum, and I am with
Tyler Y'all.
Today we bring back one of the bestest, way better than the restest, Miss Abbye.
Hi, Abbye. Hi, everybody.
If you guys don't know, check out our previous episodes. We had Abbye on. She, like I said, bestest, more than the restest, because she owns the Starling, as well as one of my favorite joints, Salt and Charm. Keeping me fed when I really don't feel like asking my wife to cook for a week. Some of the best stuff out there.
Yes, we are.
See?
I agree with that.
Yep. Concur.
See, she thought I was just hyping her up for no reason. I got stuff to back me up. But we had her on previously with Matt Ray. Did we have you on before that?
No, that's the only
That
time
was the
I've come
first
on.
time when we
Just
were
with Matt.
opening Ibis. So we'll dive into that shortly.
Yes.
Please don't.
A lot has changed.
Don't run into a building. It's
Well,
horrible.
don't drive into
But we
the
have a
Ibis,
defense
yeah.
attorney if we need one. So what you been up to, Abbye?
Oh, well, I sold a business, maintaining 2 others through the winter, which is fun. So we're coming out of it now. The weather is getting to be what we love. And so people are starting to come out more, and wedding season is starting. And we have spent the winter at Salt and Charm at least like getting into all of our systems and cleaning up processes and hiring and training, because we're getting hit with a monster year starting in a couple weeks.
Good problem to have.
Oh, yeah.
So your year start with Feast?
We have Feast, and we're hosting the barbecue tailgate at Starling again, which is very cool. That's on Friday. And then Salt and Charm will also be a part of the pier party at Feast.
Okay.
So we've done every event at Feast except pier party. So we're doing that one this year. We're excited.
So buy your tickets, y'all.
Yeah, buy your tickets to the barbecue tailgate at Starling first, and then you can go to all the Feast stuff Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, so then this episode is going to drop the day before Feast.
Okay.
So that way you guys are like,
Too late.
you might still get tickets. Hit me up. I might answer. Probably won't, because I'll be on vacation.
Well, you can hit us up
There you
on
go,
Starling,
yeah.
and if there's any tickets left, you can grab them.
There you go. Awesome.
Hopefully there won't be any left by
I
then.
was going to say, yeah, at that point.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun. As we're trying to get you tipsy and spill all the tea, owning a whiskey bar, cocktail bar, you like some good stuff. We brought you the Project X Penelope that I found in Pender County. Mixed it up a little bit. I have no idea what it was. I was just like, oh, I like Project X. I've had it before. But this one is 112 proof, so a little bit less than what we had the first time, which was like 130.
Wild. I think I took one sip and I was like, I'm done.
Yes. The finishing cast actually came from Jerez, Spain. Or is it Juarez? I don't speak Spanish. But it's a PX cherry cast that they finished it in.
It's really nice.
So, and you're doing it over ice, which is different because we did it just straight up.
It probably tastes better over ice, to be honest with
No,
you.
it's really
True.
good. I don't drink a whole lot of whiskey anymore, so this is nice.
I'm going to make it nice.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Here to expand
I'm
those
a
palates.
wine girl these days, and so I don't drink a lot of whiskey. That's great.
So having it in the sherry cast is going to pretty close.
Right? It might as
what I
well be
thought of
wine,
you.
right?
So we're going to jump around a little bit.
Okay.
Being the wine connoisseur, tell us a little bit about your adventures into the wine country and trying wine. Was that to like pick new stuff to come to the bar, or was that
my
just to
Napa
like
trip.
expand the palate?
That was a 50th birthday trip for me. I turned 50, and some girlfriends and I've never
would have guessed
been.
that.
Huh?
I never would have guessed
Oh,
that.
really? Yeah, I'm going to be 51 this summer. Man, it happens fast. But I'd never been to wine country. I've always wanted to go. So some girlfriends and I went. It was definitely, just kind of expanding my understanding of how wine is made. I had never been to a vineyard before. It was eye-opening. It was beautiful. What I would go once a year. I loved it so much. Napa was beautiful and peaceful, and it was the best.
Could you write it off?
Oh, 100%.
Okay. So you should go every year.
Yeah.
So actually,
We went to some great wineries, just tried some really lovely wines. I brought a bunch back, and I've already gone through all of the stuff that I brought back. But yeah, I would go. And if you haven't been, you should go.
Oh my gosh.
Even though, as the financial advisor in me, even though you can write it off, it still costs money.
Yes, it does.
It does.
It for sure does.
I'm just saying, for her businesses, it makes sense, to expand and to learn.
If I am taking a trip, I try to go somewhere that at least part of it I can have some education. I can experience some things that are culinary or, bar related, so that I can. I don't write the whole trips off, but I will do some of it
a little bit. So, which leads me into traveling, fun places. As a chef, person who makes amazing food, have you been to any Michelin restaurants? And if not, are there any of the spots in North Carolina that just got rated that you'd want to check out?
I have not been to any Well, that's not true. That's not true. I went to one in Spain that was amazing, and I ate everything on the menu. And I'll get you guys that info if you want to put it in the notes. But that trip to Spain, we planned all of our food excursions around the show Somebody Feed Phil. Have you ever watched that?
Yeah.
I love it so much, and he did an episode that was in Spain, and so most of the restaurants we chose to eat at were from that episode, and they were all spectacular.
Nice.
So good.
See, I'm trying to plan a trip, but I'm too scatterbrained, as you can tell from any of our podcasts, because my first idea was like, hey, we're going to go to Paris, and then we're going to go to Versailles, and then we're going to take the train to Munich for Oktoberfest. And my wife was like, are you sure? Who's taking all these bags? Who's gonna book all of these travels? And I was like, oh, yeah.
I took my daughter to Paris.
Okay.
And we both just took a carry-on. We were there for 10 days. It's because we did trains. And then I took my daughter and my son to Italy the same year. Again, just carry-ons because we did lots of trains. It was so easy.
Me, as a big boy, where do you just book places that have washing services or the ability to wash your clothes? Or you just do that like super, super tight roll and vacuum seal it to fit enough clothes for 10 days?
I didn't vacuum seal. I did like the tight roll.
Okay.
When we went to Spain, we booked Airbnbs that had washers. Nobody has dryers over there, so you have to plan.
Oh, that's right.
So you have to wash, and then you have to hang it up to dry or like over a radiator or something. Yeah. And then we did Airbnbs in Italy, so I was able to do stuff, the same thing there. But yeah, you just do what you just don't, and you don't really care. Like you wear the same thing over and over because nobody cares. Right. I'm not the kind of traveler that's like. They will
care when they see the photos. Can't have the same outfit.
That's true. However, and we also weren't going to like really nice restaurants that you had to dress up and have all of the stuff. It was very cash.
That makes life easier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so all three of those trips were highlights of culinary adventure. Very good.
So I'm gonna let you ask questions.
No, you're chomping at the bit, so I'll let you go. So we're gonna go off track of once I start. So
if you can't tell, this is the third episode of the day, which means Chris is getting hungry, so he's asking food related questions.
Because I'll get into the business side of like Ibis and Starling and stuff. So let's continue on food for right now, and then we'll switch.
The fun party stuff.
Yes. Okay. Have you ever had chicken tenders on your menu?
On our menu?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
They're not on our catering menu.
Why not?
We are a luxury catering company, Chris. If somebody asks for them, we will for sure make them.
Okay.
There you go, Chris.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But not on your wedding. But would you do it on like your weekly menu?
It has been on there before, and we do it for our like private chef clients. A lot of those will order them for their kids. So we make a lot of chicken tenders.
Okay.
We do. They're just not on our wedding menu.
Okay. Maybe for our 5-year anniversary party.
Chicken tenders.
Yeah.
Don't tip me. I really keep joking. I'm like, we should have our 5-year at the Starling on a Monday night. So then I can be like, I'm bartending. I had somebody legit ask me the other day, he's like, Chris, where did you bartend beforehand? And I'm like,
the Starling.
I was like, I've never bartended. I've stood behind a bar and made a drink on camera, but I've never bartended.
Well, I know a couple of times you've been an honorary bartender when like Carly needs to leave the bar to go get something, and she's like, "You're in charge."
Yes, and then I'm like, "Hey, you want me to throw that away because I'm not making a drink?
Would you like a water?"
Yeah, I can pour you a glass of wine,
It's behind
and that's
you.
all I could do. If I was behind the bar, I'd be like, "You get a wine, you get a neat pour, you get a beer that I can pop the top on."
I
That's
could do
it.
that.
Don't ask me to make a cocktail.
I could make a cocktail if I had the list, like what's in. Because obviously, like when you throw your menu up, you're not telling like what the breakdown is. But like if I had it behind, I could see it. I could probably make one.
Yeah, you give me like 20 minutes
was
to
gonna
make
say,
a drink.
yeah.
I can too. But
No,
that's different than what they need to do.
I need. Ooh, I should have asked
They're
her.
not even looking at what they're doing half the time. They're talking to you and just like,
They do
I'm
it
like,
so much. I
"Jeez,
know.
We should
amazing.
all bartend one day.
That sounds terrible.
Kaylee has asked Matt and I multiple times for us to do a shift that we are behind the bar, and I have said no every time. They think
Why
it'd be
not?
because it's a joke to them. He would be like the laughing stock.
No, you do it on a Tuesday when you know it's going to be slower.
That's true.
And like it's not going to be crazy drinks. You can do a wine special. It's easy pours.
True.
Great photo ops.
One day we'll do it.
I'm trying.
I know. We'll get there.
Sorry, that's just me being a goofball. But running these bars and businesses, kind of expanding your palate and your knowledge. How did you figure? Like, did you work on the new menu for this wedding season?
Yes, that's always a collaborative project, but it's heavy on our chef team to come up with new ideas, test them out. Also it's a time where we take stuff off the menu, things that didn't work. We're evaluating like how long does it take to make that dish? How many hands have to touch it? How many touches are there on the plate, on site? Pulling things off that don't make sense. And then we're like brainstorming, collabing on new things to put on. But it's probably 90% the chef team that does most of that project. And then the other is Emily and I like putting in our 2 cents. But
So what's your chef team? Is that like, I don't know how many people work. Or like on
there's
the chef
about 14 full-time people on our team right now. I have an executive chef, I have a chef de cuisine, I have a sous chef, and then I have production chefs.
Okay.
And about half of them will run events on site. The other half are more like seconds or stay in the kitchen and produce. But yeah, we've got about 14 full-time, and then during the season we have about 30 to 40 people on our like contractor list who are bartenders, servers, extra hands in the kitchen if we need them. Like
So do you like hors d'oeuvres and light bites too, or is it primarily like just full meals?
we do everything.
Everything? Yeah.
Yeah, when you're an event caterer, you kind of have to. Our menu covers a wide range of things.
Okay.
Every event style is different.
Yeah.
Typically, a big wedding will have all of it. They'll have cocktail hour
point,
with
yeah.
past apps, and they'll have a stationed app situation, and then they'll have a plated dinner, and then they'll have late night snacks that we're passing around the bar, the dance floor.
I saw the new Jello shots. That's where the combination of like the bar and the like the cuisine came to mind because I saw that. I think to me that's like my favorite time of year is like when they do that wedding showcase and you get to see the new food and the new concepts. Similar to like me at work, like when Watches and Wonders hits and everyone's going to see the new watches. I just like seeing all the new, like all the food y'all drop because I'm like, ooh, I wonder what it tastes like.
Yeah, those are really fun events for us. We do one a year for planners and venue owners and brides. They all come to try the new things and start planning their events. It's
I like
fun.
it.
Yeah,
It looked busy though.
it was. There's a lot of people there.
Sheesh. So how do you do that? I'm assuming they RSVP for that.
Yeah, they buy a ticket.
Oh, okay. Learn something new.
It's a ticketed event.
See, you should go when you. The look on your face.
For when you're planning your 5-year birthday party, you can
Yeah.
test all the
there it
new
is.
stuff.
I thought it was like a wedding only thing, and I
It's
was
an
like,
event. It's an event thing. So it's not
I
just
was like, what are
weddings.
you trying to tell me, Chris? I was like, you tell me to get remarried.
It's
or what?
interesting. This year we actually had some long-term clients who are like dinner party clients of ours, and they all came. They bought a ticket and they came because they do like 4 or 5 dinner parties with us every year, and So they were like, let me come have a drink and taste your new food and
Taste it.
Yeah.
plan dinner parties.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That does make sense. I will
Not-
get to take
not
it
just
next
weddings.
time. Okay.
See?
We do a large event for our clients every year. So we do. I was thinking about it. I'm like, I need to get your menu for
Yes.
this year.
See. People look
All
at
on the
me
website.
and I'm like, I connected the dots. I know why. None of my friends are of marrying. Yeah, I only have like 2 friends right now who are like even in potential to get married. So I don't get to go to weddings anymore,
I know.
which is really depressing.
Yeah, I only go to weddings if I'm working them.
Right.
I mean, you could go if you're not working.
I'm
Start
getting
crashing
to the age
weddings.
though where my kids and their friends are getting to be marrying age.
Oh yeah.
So there will be, but I'm finding out that all those people that are getting married, we're catering their weddings. So even if I go as a guest, I'm still going to be working.
Still gonna be working. Yeah. Oh, that would stink.
It's fine. I can't just sit there and like not work. So
Even when you do go to weddings, are you still like scoping out like who's catering and stuff too? Is it like in the
Yeah.
back of your head all the time?
yes, and you're totally sitting there like you're either like judging them,
Yep.
or you're like, oh, they're doing a great job. Let me take notes. And
Yeah.
both happen.
Yep. When I was DJing, the same thing would happen. So like I couldn't just go to a wedding and just enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's like, what's he doing? What kind of like equipment is he using? What software is he running?
See, that is the thing. Like, because I just go to bars to to hang out, and I've spoiled my wife so much by taking her to your bar that like when we go out to other ones that are supposedly in that style of like a good cocktail, we are very judgy. But I forget that like business owners do that anyways. Like we were hanging out with a bunch of guys at a bar, and they were like, I like this layout, but they should do this. They should switch this. And I'm like, is your brain ever like
Yeah, it's
not
never
running
off.
business?
I'm pretty good though at like looking around for the things that I think they're doing well.
Right.
It has to be the service and the food has to be pretty off for me to like get negative about it, because really I'm just like glad to be there and,
Right.
and somebody else doing the thing. So
Nice.
That's typically how I am when I'm going to other places like that too. It's like, all right, what can I do? Like, what are they doing that I'm not doing that could make it better? Like, what type of service are they providing here that I can provide over there?
No,
for sure.
that does make sense. So talking about services and business wise, now I get to ask the sad question.
The sad question?
Yeah. Why did you lose a business if you're not adding a new business?
I wouldn't say lose it. Lose is not the right word.
No.
Okay, what term did you use?
We sold
The
a business.
disposition.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a very good move on our part and good for them. They came to us, wanted to discuss buying the bar. And it was such an interesting process for me because we sold it without a broker.
wow.
I functioned as I learned on the job how to do that.
Sign all the contracts and stuff.
Yep.
and
My
stuff.
attorney, of course, our attorney assisted with all of that.
Right.
But yeah, it was quite the process. And then we did transition support for them for a while. But honestly, like I owned Salt and Term is a pretty large business.
Yes.
Starling is a manageable business and it's right there next to my kitchen. So Ibis was a huge project. It was quite a extensive build out and took a long time, took a lot of money. Then it was more hands-on because that bar was open from 7 a.m. until 11, 12, 7 days a week. So
Yeah.
it was like, you talk about never being off. Like you're getting text messages constantly about things that need attention, and you had to. So it was. I was finding that my brain can only split so many ways, and I needed to give attention to being a mom. There was
Another
just a lot
important
going
job.
on.
Yeah.
My kids are like getting older, and I'm like the time I have left with them is, concentrated time is coming to an end, and.
Yeah.
Matt's the same way. Like we had so much on our plate, and so when they came to us interested, we were like, okay, I think we're ready. I think this would be good, and it's been great. It's been great. It's allowed me to focus on Salt and Charm, which just really requires more of my time.
Right.
My staff needs me there more than I was able to. So last year was quite a year. Like we opened Ibis in November of 2024.
3? Is it really only 24?
I
Yes.
thought so. Yeah.
Really?
Yes,
Pretty
we had
sure
only
that's
owned it
around
about a year
Okay.
before we sold it. So we opened it in November, and then Salt and Charm had its biggest year yet. I mean, we consistently grow, but it was huge year last year. And I went through a divorce last year. It was like everything all at once. My kid was like away at school, and my other kid is a senior in high school now, and so I was like, something's got to give.
Yeah, see.
And they were a great group of partners, and we felt good about it. So
Good.
yeah, we didn't lose it. We sold it.
sold
We
it.
transitioned it into new hands so it can continue growing.
And I will say, I've been, since the transition, same great taste, same great place.
Yeah.
Kind of like the old school
It's a
comedy.
good position to be in when you don't have to sell it, but it makes sense to sell it.
Yes.
'Cause it's very different.
For sure. We weren't like desperate to sell it. And they kept all the staff, and, the vibe
That's
is the
nice,
same.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
so we just had our big tasting there. We still are working. Kaylee's still running both bars. So she's, we still consider it a sister bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a little busy too.
She's a little
I'm
busy.
sure.
Yeah. Talking about a busy year, I saw that like backyard reno. I have to give you applause. It looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Do you like the at-home bar more than like a big like public, not at-home bar, gym? Because I saw you like built that out.
Yes,
too.
I built a gym.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And I had a old shed in the backyard that I finished out and made it into a gym.
Oh, nice.
And I love it. I love it. It's I will say that I'm not as good by myself as I am like going to a class and having an instructor like yell
Yeah.
at me. But it is really convenient.
Yeah.
I really
No
don't have any
excuses
excuse.
then.
I can just walk out in the backyard. So
Did I see you did 75 hard?
I did last year.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Good for
last January.
Yeah.
My coworkers are trying to get me to do that. And I'm like, y'all keep making tweaks to it. Because I'm like,
gotta do
I'm
it the
going
right
on
way.
multiple trips. And I really kind of don't want to not be able to drink on my anniversary trip or be able to do like have to get in a workout after flying like 8 hours.
I'll tell you what, though. Doing a workout after flying 8 hours is the best thing that you'll ever do.
Yeah,
It
but I don't
helps
want to have
with
to
the
do
jet
an
lag.
hour and a half.
It's only 45 minutes.
Yeah, but you got to do
Yeah.
two.
You can't do it in a row anyway.
Just saying.
Yeah, you have to do two. I was like, I think there was like 8 of us at work that started the 75 hard. I was the only one that finished it.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
So
That's why you're the leader of the ship.
I was also like, I had a lot of that was also very good therapy for me at that
Right.
point in my life when everything else going on. I was like, it was something I could control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think that was super helpful for me. And then I think if you try to do it like altered or adjusted, you typically don't finish
Yeah.
it because it's like you've already compromised
yes.
the project.
If you already have a foot out of it, so
Yeah.
it's easier just to get off track and
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
One, two. I might start it in April. It's gonna.
Did you
stink
read
back
the
half.
book that goes along with it?
I didn't.
That was pretty good. That was one of the main reasons that I was able to finish it, I would say, the first time, because it gives you kind of like a heads up of what you're going to experience, like while you're experiencing it. Because what he was saying is like the first week, you're like super excited about it because it's something new. You're going to challenge yourself. Like, this is fun. The second week, you're like, okay, this isn't as fun as I thought it was going to be. The third week, you're like, this sucks. And then the rest of it, it's just lifestyle.
Yeah.
And so you're like, okay, this is my new lifestyle now. The last week that you're doing it also sucks because you can see the very end of the finish line.
Yeah. I tell you what helped me is I had a friend who doesn't live here, but he does one every year.
Oh, yeah.
He actually does both. I think there's like 2 or 3 phases, and he does all of them.
Live Hard program, yeah.
Yes. So he would text me almost every day and check on me, and if I hadn't done it, he would shame me. And that was helpful. He was like, "What are you doing? Just get up, just go do it."
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Just do it. Isn't that why Nike got the
Nike.
slogan?
It helps to have somebody like,
Keeping you accountable.
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
Pushing you down the road.
Don't-
Let's go. Come on.
yeah, don't be soft. Go get it done. So I did it, and then I promptly like fell off the wagon,
Yeah.
real hard.
Sounds accurate.
Yeah,
Ooh. Sorry. I got my ADD question.
it's okay.
Falling off the wagon reminds me not of drinking a lot, but of eating a bunch of food. So I have this discourse with a lot of people on social media. When it comes to cornbread, should it be sweet or unsweet?
It depends on what you're eating it with.
So
both have it. Both have their place.
okay. So like in a meal.
If you're like eating cornbreads with collards, there should not be any sugar there.
Okay.
If you're eating cornbread on the table like the dinner bread,
Yeah.
throw some honey butter on it, and it's okay.
Okay.
But typically, the cornbread I eat and that we make is not sweet.
It's a running joke I have. Like, I'd love for you to clip this, but I have a guy who, like, every time I post cornbread, he'll like comment on it, and I'm like, it should be sweet, and he's like, no, it's supposed to be savory. I'm like, no. I think I grew up where it was always sweet.
I love sweet cornbread.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, but traditionally, it should not be sweet.
True.
Makes sense.
It'd also be, not that we can do that, but like one day we'll be able to be like edit and be like that clip where he's like, you want your cornbread? And I say that all the time to Emily. Like, we'll make cornbread for like whatever meal, and because we do like chili a lot, and she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, we have to watch Life at some point. It's such a good movie. So sad though. Anyways, time for you to ask a question.
So you mentioned before that we could drop some news about a name change. So I wanted to dive into that a little bit and kind of how that came about and what you're going to do about it and all those fun things.
Yeah, so I was sitting up in my office months ago, and Kaylee sent me a text. She was like, hey, are you around? You might want to come down here and look at this FedEx envelope that was just delivered. We got a fun little cease and desist for the Starling. And when we opened, I don't know if y'all can hear my dog snoring
That's awesome.
on this microphone. Back when we opened the Starling, I was pretty green as a business owner, didn't know that you needed to do trademark searches. And so we picked a name and went with it. And anyway, there's a bar, a lovely little bar out in California that owns the trademark, and we were required to change the name. So yeah, we April 1st, it'll have to be changed by then. So we have waited till the last minute, but I think we have chosen a name. We're going to solidify that tomorrow and then do the things that we need to do to change the name. Yeah. So
Not asking you to release the name, but is it still staying bird themed?
it will still be bird themed.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yes.
the goal. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
The
picking
problem
random ass
was that because there were so many bird names that we loved,
Yeah.
but we needed the mural to make sense.
Yeah.
And the mural is it's a black bird. And so a lot of the bird names that we were like tossing around looked nothing like the mural. And we did not want to change that. So we kind of had to settle on something that would still work with what's already on the entire building face.
Without repainting everything.
Without repainting the whole thing. That kind of would have been problematic. But
Right.
so we settled on a bird themed. We have 3 that we're going to decide on one tomorrow.
Nice.
So
Did
yeah,
you check
that's
the trademarks for him? You check
yes. That's why
okay.
yes.
And are you going through with your own trademark on this one?
I don't know, because we don't really have a plan to open any others with that name. So I don't know that we will, honestly. It's pretty expensive to do, and then it's an ongoing expense to defend it. Like I said, we were talking before, when you have a trademark, you have to defend it. So you honestly have to have an attorney who is looking for that for you.
Right.
And sending all those letters. And so it's an ongoing expense that I just honestly don't really care to have if we don't plan to franchise the bar, which we're not.
Right.
But you could.
We could, but we will not.
You could
Whole
put
new
one up in
beast.
like Hampstead, Topsail area.
True.
They need another bar.
I don't think this area needs any more bars.
Well, that's why I didn't say here. I said like up that way.
But even so, there's so many bars in this town.
Hey, there are more vape shops than bars. You can't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like they are.
It does feel like it.
You're basing that on just how it feels to drive around and see all of them.
Yes.
I got it.
Yeah, because when I'm driving around...
They're more annoying because there's all the flashing lights,
Yeah,
and so you see them, but
the bars are more like subtle.
Yep. We will not. We won't be opening any other bars. Not in this area. There's too many. Too many. I think when we opened Starling in the cargo district, there was only like 3 bars, and now
Really?
there's like 20
Right.
in the cargo
That area,
district. It's silly.
Yeah.
So
That was always surprising to me too when we were over there. Like every other week, it's like new bar and
bars.
this like 3-block radius. And I was like, jeez.
yeah, I keep telling the cargo district developer, I'm like, can you please stop? Can you please?
Please. But they make...
It's just like,
So if
They
they're
make
gonna
us
pay
money.
me-
Which
Yeah.
It's crazy though. All of them in general, most of them stay pretty busy. Like it seems like they have like their core group of people, and that core group of people just always is in their
Shows up.
spots. Yeah. There's
everybody-
a few that
everybody
are
has their,
respective, but
yeah, everybody has their home bar.
Yeah.
Like their bar that they go to a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, we were joking about that last night because one of my coworkers was like, I need to go get a good drink. I need to go to a bar. And I feel bad because, like, I know the girls. So I'm like, I'm going to go to the Starling no matter what. I'm going to hang out. I got time. I'm chilling. But some people don't always understand Carly's personality, which can be dry. And I'm like, if I don't know you well enough, I'm not going to tell you to go.
Oh, come on. Carly's amazing.
I was like, Carly's great.
Oh, she makes
She's great.
amazing drinks, but some people aren't. They don't have that personality that can handle.
I don't know. I like Carly's
Her
personality.
sarcasm.
I love her personality.
Yeah.
I know. Carly, love you.
Yes,
Um,
we love Carly. She's got a personality,
Yeah.
you know.
Yes.
And sometimes people aren't used to that. They're used to just. A lot of times you go to hospitality venues, whether it's a restaurant or a bar, and I don't know. It's like people turn off
Right.
they turn on
Yes.
this persona that they think is the right one, and it's super boring, right?
I've had
So the fact that Carly stays true to like she actually has a personality and she doesn't suppress it.
No.
I love it.
No, I do love it. And which leads to the fact that when I go to bars and the bartender is just like either ignores me or is like, do you want something to drink? And I'm like, never been here. What do you suggest? And they're just like, okay, here's a beer. Like,
Yeah.
I hate when I go to like a cocktail bar and I'm like, okay, like what do you have on your menu? And they're like, we can make you anything. I'm like, great, thank you, appreciate that. Like,
Yeah.
you have to have a signature drink. Like, if you're a cocktail bar, there's typically a signature type
Yeah.
of drink there.
Yeah. Kind of what you're known for, but I don't know. It's always been really important to me in all of the businesses that I've started that are hospitality based to really drill that into the team that I want this to be. Matt and I have started, built the Starling to be a place that we wanted to hang out.
Right.
And I like to go to places where I feel welcome, where I feel like they care if I'm there or not.
yeah.
You don't have to be my best friend, but the chances of me going back to an establishment that did not make me feel something
Yeah.
are very slim.
Yep.
I want to feel something. If I'm going to spend money and spend time here,
You
help
gotta
me.
have a little feeling.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone always asks, like, especially both of us, like, oh, where do you go? Like, we go to the same, like, 3 places all the time. It's because, like, we like the people
really
that are there.
do.
Yeah, it's such a big part of it. The people are the heart of the place.
Yes.
So.
No, I went to a bar. I went to a restaurant for lunch one day, and like it was 1:00 in the afternoon. I was the only person sitting at the bar, and the bartender literally just came up and was like, "Hey, do you want anything to drink?" I'm like, I'll start with water. 10 minutes later, do you know what you want to order? I was like, I'm sitting at the bar. You didn't even ask me if I wanted a cocktail. You didn't give me a menu.
Yeah.
I was like, this is so depressing. I was like, I was ready to spend some money because I
Yeah.
needed a drink.
Right.
And I didn't.
Yeah. And it's not hard. It's not hard to be hospitable.
Yeah.
Right.
I think you do a really good job.
Thanks.
Very good. Can you guys hear that?
Yeah, the snoring.
The snoring.
My dog.
So tell us a little bit about this goofball.
Max is an English lab. He's 14 weeks old, and he's a chunk. He's 30 pounds already, and he's the sweetest boy. I have another dog, Luna, that is almost 14.
Oh, wow.
And she's the love of my life. But I know that even though she's healthy, that I only have probably another very limited amount of time with her. Mm-hmm. So Max is my transition dog because I would not survive it.
It's a smart move.
Yeah. So he was kind of an impulse decision too, with after half a glass of wine and doom scrolling, and his picture popped up on my feed, and so anyway, that's my sweet little boy.
I will say he is well trained. My pup would have been in here sniffing and trying to pee on everything at 14 weeks. Mm-hmm. He was not this well trained.
Yeah, he is fully potty trained, has been for about a month now.
Nice.
He rings his little bells and goes out.
Oh, that's
How
awesome.
did you get him to do the bell?
Every time you take him out, I would ring the bells and say, let's go out. And then after a while, he just figured it out. And he's very food motivated. So every time he goes out and does his business, he gets a treat. So now he will ring the bell, walk outside, walk right back in and stare at where the treats are. I'm like, little boy.
That's not what I was trying to train you to do.
The bells do not get you a treat unless you leave something in the yard. So he's a smart little one.
That's a good one.
That's funny.
Yeah.
He did it. She even got him to do like the sit and the circle thing.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, my dog will just like sit and stare at me. It's like, bruh, I need you to get better. But that's my fault. I should do more training.
Yeah, you do have to work at it. But he's a good boy. Sorry, he's snoring on the podcast.
You won't be able to hear it.
Okay,
No.
good. Good.
Won't be able at all. Do you have any random questions?
Asked the majority of them. You were taken away, so I was letting you have it.
Oh, can we talk about my podcast too?
Oh,
yes. So you started a podcast recently.
I did.
And it's business owner focused?
It is small business focused. It is an interview based, but I'll do like one solo episode a month.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all of the things that I wish I knew when I started a business, like trademark law. The things
Called
that
Business from Scratch?
Is Business from Scratch. And it's a weekly show every Tuesday, a new episode. And I've interviewed some really great business owners in town.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot. And it's also like a way for me to keep learning. It's kind of a selfish project too, because I ask a lot of questions and that I need to know as well. So it's been a fun, and it's a way for me to have a creative outlet that is not building out a new kitchen or a new bar. So it kind of keeps me creatively occupied so I don't get myself in trouble.
It's kind of how this podcast started, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. Yeah, we talk. Someone asked, like, oh, how long did it take? I'm like, so me and Tyler have so many ideas. Like, it took us almost 6 months to actually start because he had the idea. And then we was like, he's just joking. And then he, like, actually brought it back. And then we did. And now that we've been doing it for a while now. But it's also a good thing. I don't have enough money to like start another business or a business because we would be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it's expensive to start a business, and in my lane of business, it's extremely expensive.
I can see that.
A lot
To
of
start.
upfront.
Oh my gosh, just the build outs of like kitchens and bars is wild. So I was like, I need at least a little bit of time before I even consider something like that. So let me do something that's a creative outlet for myself that I can still learn while I'm doing it.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to Unfilter with Rich Cardona, too. He does a great job over there. One of our episodes prior to this one that came out, we shot in there. So it's a pretty awesome spot.
Yeah, it's awesome. And, I definitely couldn't have added something like that to my plate where I had to do really anything other than show up and host.
yeah,
Right.
So he handles everything else for me, which is fantastic.
yeah. His studio. So like, if you guys want to start a podcast, hit him up. I know we mentioned it when we had him on, but like that's a good space to like sit down. He can ask you some questions to see if you're really interested. But that space is a one-stop show up. take a hard drive, go home.
He even helps you with guests and everything too, right?
He does everything. I literally don't do anything except my prep to interview.
Yeah.
That's
and,
awesome.
And I write my solo episodes, but he does the guest coordination. He does all of the editing, all of the posting. He'll pull out short clips for us, everything behind the scenes that I have no idea how to do.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's
Great.
fancy, but I think it's worth it.
He gives me good feedback too. Like he will let me know if I had an awkward episode. Next time, don't do that.
I was like, I don't think I've seen an awkward episode. Oh,
We've had a few.
I mean, we've definitely had quite a few, but we have been on for 4 years.
Yeah.
So when you're pushing this many episodes, you're bound to have some
How many
Especially in the
episodes do
beginning.
you have?
200 plus.
Yeah, over 200. Been doing it for
great.
4 years, every single week. There was only 1 month that we took off so far.
Well, technically 2.
2 total.
So just under 200.
That's great. Most podcasts don't last that long, so
No.
We
I
had to
think-
get to 10.
yeah,
Yeah, they say that like 90% of podcasts don't make it past 10 episodes.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then it dies at that point.
And everyone's like, gosh, how do you do it? And I'm like, well, really, I show up and just have ADD brain.
Sit here and
Tyler does all the work. But it
Yeah.
Having a process.
it does. But I will say, like your podcast, I appreciate it because it helps me grow as a person. Mind you, most of these people are business owners, which I don't have the mind to open a business at the time, but like talking to them has helped me learn things when it comes to work, like asking these questions, interviewing, like just chatting with people has made me a better person in the sales floor because I'm asking more open-minded questions and I'm thinking more about how to get somebody from this to this or how to get an answer out of
But you're
it.
definitely still like an entrepreneur inside the business because you have the very first position of the position that you're in. So, I mean, so you're kind of paving your way as an entrepreneur would opening their own business. So I think that's why you get a lot of insight from it too.
yeah. Well, and I think I think you can get stuff out of it even if you don't own a business or don't want to own a business
Right.
because really your life is a business. And
True.
if people could look at their life as a business, they would make a lot more.
I thought it was a
Highway.
highway.
What's that? It is
Life is a
also a
highway.
highway with businesses on either side.
Right.
I like that concept. Like as a business, you got to think like, who do you allow into your life and who needs to be cut off? Because sometimes you're like, oh, I really like that person, but they're horrible for business. Okay, well, got to fire them or you need to cut them out of your life. Like I know there's friends that I've had like in the past who are like, they're fun to hang around, but you hit that next chapter in your life, you're like, yeah, they're not helping me grow. They're keeping
Yeah.
you in a spot.
I think with life and business, if you can decide what you want your life to be and then reverse engineer it, like create what your life looks like on a daily basis so that you have the concept of the life that you want. It's the same in business. Like if you want a $10 million business, okay, what do you need to step back and do to get to $10 million instead of just like every day, let me just figure this out every day. Well, you're never going to get there. But if you can have a goal and your life should be the same, you need like vision for your life like you do a business.
Yep. What got you here isn't going to get you there. So just always being able to take a step back and look what needs adjusting and be willing to take those risks and make the different partnerships or cut out what doesn't need to be there.
Yeah,
Same thing. You're exactly right.
Yep.
I like it. So, semi-business related question, also family related. What does success look like for you?
Right now, success looks like being able to go to every ECU football game so I can see my son and not have to miss it because I have a wedding to go to. I'm very fortunate that that Salt and Term is at a place where it's rare that I have to be on site at an event. I've kind of created, again, like this is what I want my business to look like and let me set it up that way. So I've set this business up where I'm kind of at that, like, I guess you could call it that CEO level where I'm pushing the business forward with vision and, making sure the wheels keep going, but I don't have to be at every event. And that to me is what I think success is right at this stage, that I can be gone every weekend if I need to. I can go to every football game. I can go to every dance production that my daughter's in and not worry about how stuff is going to crumble or not without me there. So,
I like it. Has she picked a school yet?
She's going to do Cape Fear finish her. She's been dual enrolled there, so she's going to finish her associates there and then transfer somewhere else.
Nice.
Kind of going back to what you were talking about before, what were some changes or mind shifts that you had going from working in the business, that more of that CEO visionary?
Well, when I started Salt and Charm, it was so small. It was literally just me with a handful of clients that I would chef in their homes. And as it's kind of started organically growing, it kind of grew away from what my skill set is. Like, I'm not a classically trained chef. I'm a musician.
That's right, yeah.
I don't have a culinary background other than what my grandmother taught me. I don't have a business background other than what I've learned myself. So the business kind of outgrew my skill set, and so I started having to hire people who were better than me, smarter than me, to just handle the business that was coming to us naturally.
Yeah, right.
And then that kind of opened my eyes. I was like, okay, this feels right to me. I'm not the best chef in the world. I'm not even really a chef. What I'm really good at is creating teams and managing those teams and making sure they have what they need to be successful, and like motivating them and encouraging them. And that's what I love to do. If I could just do that for the rest of my days, just make sure other people are successful, I would feel really good.
Touch on something important there, because there's a lot of people that like, oh, I want to do this, that, or other, but I don't have the expertise in that. You don't have that, like, the high level expertise in something to be able to lead and to grow people.
Yeah.
It's like, my dad's been in manufacturing his whole entire life, but he's never been a mechanic or a machinist or anything before, but he's able to develop the skills in the people to become at higher levels and move them on to management and stuff like that. So same thing in the entrepreneur world. You don't need to have the best, like, HVAC skills in the world to start an HVAC company.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm glad
For
you
sure.
brought that
You
up.
need to understand your business for sure.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
I need to be able to step in the kitchen if I need to.
Yes.
Right.
If the shit hits the fan and I have to go in there and make food for 200 people, I need to be able to do that.
Right. Yeah.
Would it suck really bad at this point 5 years down the road and I haven't been doing that a whole lot? Oh yeah, it would suck real bad, but I can do it.
Exactly.
You know, you do need to understand your business, but you don't have to be the best at it in your business.
You're definitely not saying, like, if you're not, like, mechanically inclined, you probably shouldn't start an HVAC business.
Right.
But, like, you have to have some type of passion with what you're doing, but you
Yes.
don't need to be the highest level of it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. That is the truth. So
That makes sense. So, I think, because we mentioned your podcast, you have a weird way of spelling it or anything so people can, like, check it out?
it is business from scratch.
Okay.
That's it. Super easy.
Yeah, it took me a minute because I thought it was spelled funky when I was trying to find it on
The Instagram handle is biz from scratch.
that.
BIZ.
Okay.
But the podcast itself is business from scratch.
Yes. Check it out on all the fun platforms. I listen to it on Spotify because that's the best. I'm just kidding. There's like 17 different podcast things to listen to. Check out your foods, Salt and
Yes.
Charm.
Salt and Charm, we do meal prep, delivery, and pickup every weekend.
So
It'll
good.
change your life. Full catering, dinner parties, all the things.
They've done some events at Reed's Jewelers.
We have.
Such good food.
We love those too. We love a good corporate event.
Yeah. I think it was the first time I had caviar. But they had smoked, like whiskey smoked something caviar. And I was like,
Oh, interesting.
oh, it was so good. So good.
I'm not usually
was-
a big fan of caviar. But
It's the Pappy. It was the Pappy caviar.
interesting.
Really good.
Never heard of that before.
Oh, yeah. I hadn't either until I was at work. And they were like, hey, do you want to try this? And I said,
Nope.
pretty please. So check them out. Come find me at a local bar.
At the Starling.
I'll say
at
the
a
local bar.
Blackbird bar.
Whatever the bar that is yet to be named.
Yes.
The bar formerly known as the Starling.
Yes. And I apologize. We talked about Feast. Sucks to suck that you missed it, but you can check it out next year because they're doing it annually. Tickets usually go on sale in January, if not sooner. A great way to try new foods, new combinations of like alcohol and food or ice creams and desserts. Like, it's amazing. Reeds will also have something out there too, so you guys can get an idea. I will not be there because I will be on vacation, but I might be there next year. You never know. And Tyler over here is just slinging the money, helping you guys out, planning life.
Trying to.
Check us out. Thank you for coming.
Thanks, everybody.
How was your whiskey?
It was great. Thank you so much.
Are you sure it was great? It was like, eh.
No, it was good.
Out of 10.
7.5.
Okay.
It was good.
Solid.
That's a solid one.
Yeah.
I think 7.5 is good because you can reach to a 9.5 if you're a 7.5.
Yes.
But if you were a 5, you definitely can't.
Yeah, there's no pushing it if you're a
Yes.
5.
Yeah.
No, it was good. I enjoyed it. Thank you.
If you get the reference, you do. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.